All right, just repeat after me. If you are receiving temporary total disability or permanent total disability, you cannot work. That's been said many times before, but you also cannot volunteer, and you cannot work for somebody and not get paid. If they're getting paid, if the other person's getting paid from your labor, that's construed as work for the purposes of temporary total disability, and you'll get dinged, and you'll get, you get a fraud hit on you. Don't volunteer in like for instance, don't volunteer in a soup kitchen. Don't volunteer for your kids' bake fair. If you're injured, if you have a work injury and you're injured and you're off work and you're receiving temporary total disability, don't even think about working, don't volunteer, don't do anything. Because the issue is, and first of all, there's that issue of, whether that volunteer work is somebody getting paid, et cetera, et cetera. But the other issue is, if your doctor is saying, hey, this person can't work at all, or perhaps you have work restrictions and your employer can't accommodate them, the issue is whatever you're volunteering at, like at the bake fair or at the kids' whatever sports activity, do you have lower back restrictions, or are you off work completely due to your lower back, and then lo and behold, you're schlepping around boxes of sporting equipment, or you're standing up all day where, your work restrictions say you have to have, constant sitting and resting and these sorts of things. Because believe it or not, BWC, the one thing they love to do is they love to find folks committing fraud. So, and even if you're not committing the fraud, they still might be surveilling you. So just be mindful. Everything you do, you're under the radar. But I just want to reiterate that even volunteering can be a problem when you're receiving temporary total disability or permanent total disability. And also, don't do Uber, Amazon Flex, DoorDash. No babysitting, no lawn mowing, no. And you're like, well, I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting a paycheck. I don't care if if you're getting paid, like any under the table, whatever, even if it's not documented, you can't do that. Don't help out if you're, and this is another example, if your wife has some kind of business, like she's bakes cakes or sweets or whatever, bakes pies, and you're helping out with that business, you can't do that. That would be fraud. If you're receiving temporary total disability and you're helping your wife in her cake making business or cupcake making business, and she's selling these cupcakes, that's a problem. If you're helping her with a cupcake for somebody's birthday party, your own kid's birthday, that's okay. But if she's selling these things, that could be a problem. So bottom line is, don't work when you're getting TT or PTD.